Are you planning to work with the NHS? In this video, I'm going to share with you guys my experience working with the NHS and why I left for a private home. Do I regret working with the NHS? Do I want to go back to the NHS? I'm going to share with you guys everything in this video.
You'll be living your good life. Catch a glimpse from the outside, then you see me now, see me now, see now.
Hello everyone, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. If today is your first time here, my name is Stella. If you've not subscribed to my channel, please don't forget to like, subscribe and share my video. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. Thank you for supporting your girl. I really do appreciate. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my experience working with NHS, why I left the NHS. Do I want to go back? Do I regret? Where am I working now? The pay. I'm going to share with you guys everything in this video. So lately we've been talking about healthcare assistant jobs, recruitment, blah blah blah. NHS are always recruiting. I'm also going to make a video on that and share with you guys the link on how to apply with the NHS. So my experience working with the NHS and why I left. So I started working with NHS in the UK. I don't know about, in fact, what I know is that in the UK, if you get a job, maybe like, I don't know about other places, because most places I've worked is in the health sector. So we usually have 6-month probation period. When you're on probation period, you can always say like, this job is not for me, I'm leaving. So I don't know about other places, to be honest, but for me, like working in the health sector, if you're on probation period, you can always like tell your manager that you're not coming back, like the job is not for you, stuff like that. So when I got the job with the NHS, I did a few shifts with agency and then I got the job with NHS. So when I worked with NHS, I worked in fact, my first shift, it was number one. The reason why I did not really like working with NHS as at then, that was in 2019, to be honest, was because the shift was very early. The starting time is 7 o'clock, I think so, yeah, if I could make that 7 o'clock or 7:30, but it was too early. And that time the weather is not good. In this UK, there's a time where they have longer day and longer night. No, shorter day and longer night. So at 7 o'clock it will still be dark. You think it's like 7 o'clock will still be 7 a.m. in the morning will still be dark. And then I was working with NHS, so I was like, 7 o'clock shift. I was like, because when I was working with agencies, sometimes I pick 10 o'clock, like, working with agencies is your choice where you want to work and all of that. And I was like, working with these people, I don't really like it, to be honest. It was just too early. And then in 2018, the pay rate was around £8. It was really poor, to be honest. I don't mean to say this, but NHS pay, I don't know why, for some reason their pay is kind of too poor. I don't want to say too poor, but it was kind of as at that time their pay was £8, while agency you get £10, you get £13, you even get £15 sometimes when they need someone to cover up. Because I can remember sometimes I get £15. Maybe if they need emergency shift, I'll be like, no, I'm not going. They'll be like, oh please, I'll come and pick you from your house. They pay you £15, or in fact some even pay £18-20 per hour. Yes, but NHS we were paying £8. And then I was like, why am I working £8 when I woke up very, very early and going there? Sometimes you think you're working in this ward. At the end of the day, they'll send you from this ward. They'll tell you, please go to ward. This is so they're short of staff. Go to like, I was like, hey, this job. And to be honest, working with the NHS, a healthcare assistant, then I don't know if now, as at then, sometimes what I feel is like, in a care home, like all these dementia home or any care home anyways, where they have clients, they are tired, they can't take care of the client, they usually send them to NHS, because they can't handle them in the care home anyway. They can't handle them in the care home, so they'll have to send them to NHS hospitals, NHS home and all of that. So then we have lots of all this all these clients there. So it was so difficult for me, because sometimes I'll be like, thank God I'm working in so ward. Before they'll send me, and then I'm not used to all the ward. It was just too big. The NHS, the hospital was just so big as a whole. The place was just so big. The ward, this place. Sometimes when they send me go to so ward, before I'll be down, I wouldn't even know if the place is up. So the thing was just too big. I don't know. Maybe coming from a country that I've not really walked back home, to be honest. So the place was just too big. When you tell me go to this place, before I'll go to that message, You start calling, where is the lady? You start looking for me, to be honest. So like it was just so difficult for me. I was like, I don't think I can work for NHS. But then nobody told me about, about the benefit working with NHS. I don't even know, because in fact, I don't know. I don't really know. I didn't really ask people. All I know is I'm just going for a regular job, because I just got the job, and I was like, you know what? I don't think I'm going to last in this job. To be honest, I didn't work for them for up to, I think it was my first week. The second week I didn't go again, because I was like, no, this job is not for me. So for that just affects experience. It was not really good for me, but at the same time, I'm not going to advise people, like maybe let's say when you just work once a week, you just say you quit. Sometimes I think when you work, you start getting used to, you learn in the job, you start getting used to everything in that job. But for me, I don't even have that patience to wait, get used to the job. Until when I left, I work with the support living. Support living is one, in fact, I don't want to say one of the best. It's just like a chilling job, but I won't call it chilling because it's also difficult. So when I left NHS, I left NHS because of the stress and the time frame. It was just too early. I had to leave very, very early, and at that time, like I said, it was dark. Like 7 o'clock is dark in the UK. 7 o'clock in the morning, well, it used to be dark at that time. I couldn't cope with it, and different ward, they'll send you to this ward, and sometimes the way the client beep, the bell, God, especially if you're doing night, hey God. And sometimes when they are short of nurses, you as a healthcare assistant will be the one to, you don't even know, you will get confused, don't even know which one is your job. They'll tell you to take blood, to take the excuse me, they'll tell you to help them with the, like sometimes maybe when they're short of time, they'll be like, oh please, can you help me check the BP, check. You don't even know which one is your work again, because they are short of staff. And then it was just too much for me. I was like, I can't cope with this. So like I said, I had to switch and start working in a support living. In support living where I used to work, to be honest, sometimes it's one-to-one. So when you say one-to-one, it's just you and a particular client. You're a particular client. So then I used to work with one-to-one, and working as a one-to-one is nothing. It's literally nothing. I used to work with this lady in her own bedroom. She has her own, like what should I call it? I call it like a safe con. She has her own bedroom, toilet, kitchen, and all of that. So my own is sometimes, what I used to do then was 9 till 9, and then I used to get paid £12 per hour. And when I go there, to be honest, I don't do anything, because this lady is so neat. I don't know what they call them, those people that if they have like pen, they'll arrange it. If they have like white clothes, they arrange it. So I think that's her own type of, I don't know what to call that kind of, so it's just support, it's mental support or something like that. But she was so good, she's so neat. Those people that are screaming, if one single thing, she's going to clean. And if you want to clean, sometimes she say, leave it. She will clean it and still bring another thing, spray, clean it. So basically, if I sit down like this, that's where I'll sit down. Either I come with my novel, and I'm not even a novel person. I don't like reading, to be honest. I have issues with reading. I don't know why. I find it difficult to read. So usually sometimes it's just magazine that you don't get so much to read. So this time one time like that, that's when I realized that this job is difficult. So before, when I go there, I used to watch TV, different program on her TV. But this one day I went there, she was not happy because she wanted to go out, and the manager said no. Sometimes you go to cinema, and when you go to cinema, you enter for free. Anything you want to eat, chill. On what the job was chilling. I'm telling you the truth. Lots of people don't like the job. They say it's boring, but for me, it's not boring. It's not boring. Let me sit down. It's not boring. I know that sometimes when I sit down, I'll be tired, but I don't care. Let me sit down and get that money. As far as I'm not working from one place to another. So today I realized that this job is difficult. The lady was not in good mood. So the manager said we're not going out, and then she was, I don't know, for some reason she was just angry. I don't know if she's angry at me or because of what they said. And I want to on the TV. Madam said, no, I don't want the TV on. I was like, please, I just want to watch TV. And said, no. And obviously, I don't want to get her upset. I left the TV. I am working 9 till 9. 9 till 9. So 9 to 9, imagine me not watching TV. Not on my phone, because sometimes they had issue with people on their phone. They said people usually be on the phone and they forget the client, and probably this client, maybe they might tell you this client is not meant to go out today till 4 o'clock. Sometimes when you're on your phone, you get carried away and they just go out, so the blame will be on you, stuff like that. So that day the manager said I can't be on my phone. So to be honest, my only hope was the TV. And me, if I'm watching TV, I can sit on TV screen in as far I'm watching what I want, maybe like all these seasonal movie, I can sit down and watch it. I sit down, like I can literally sit down from that 9 o'clock to 9 o'clock and be watching it. That's why it's something I enjoy, to be honest. Yeah, I can do it. So I want to watch this TV. This lady said no, and that was, I know that that's the beginning of my trouble. She said no, she refused. I could not watch TV. I could not press my phone. I didn't even come with magazine that day because I thought it was, as usual, chilling day. Sometimes we play game with her, and she refused. That's why I sat down from 9 o'clock. Around 2, I ate my dinner, or I ate my lunch. Around 4 o'clock, to be honest, I was so tired. Like, she was not really gisting with me like that. So I was just sitting down. The magazine that was on her chair, I'd be on her table. I've been open, close, open, close. I got tired of the magazine. I just said, let me close my eyes like this and just relax. You know, when you relax your eyes, because just imagine you sitting in a room, you're not watching TV, you're not pressing your phone. My sister, my brother, is a very big job. That was when I realized that all those times I would go to swim house with her, I would go to cinema, go shopping, we watch TV. I was just sitting. That's when I realized that this job, you see, this support living, it's not as easy as you think. It's easy. That's when you meet, like, you know, chilling people. But sometimes when they're in the bad mood, it's not easy because they will make the job frustrate you. So I just closed my eyes like this to just relax my eyes. This girl snapped me, and when she took that picture, I knew she should take a picture of me. I told her that, did you take a picture of me? She said no. I didn't know what she did was that she just sent it to the manager, that look at the person that's supporting me, she's even sleeping. So they sent it to my agency. I knew she snapped me. When I got home that day, I was telling my husband, that girl snapped me, and he was like, just chill, wait. The next day I saw my agency, they sent me a picture of me, just relaxing my eye. I don't stay sleep because I was not sleeping, because I just like closed my eye, like, you know, when you want just close your eyes to say you want to rest a bit. Working 9 to 9 without TV, no phone, nothing. Won't you feel a little bit sleepy? So I just said, let me close my eyes and relax it a bit. Then she took a picture of me, and then as at that time my agency was still, we're like, this not being, you're not being professional, blah blah blah. Me, I just told them I'm sorry, I don't know. And to be honest, at that time I was even pregnant, so I think the agency used my pregnancy to tell them that I was pregnant, blah blah blah. And they said, and funny enough, they still begging me to still come to that same home because they're used to me, and like the manager liked me, and sometimes we'll talk about Africa, you know, stuff like that. So for some reason anyway, I stopped going to that home. It was in Leeds, so yeah, I stopped going to that home. It's like, got my permanent job, and my permanent job, I prefer it. I didn't still go back to NHS. I'm still going to tell you guys the benefit of working with NHS. So I got my permanent job, the 3 clients, 4 jobs, 4 persons. So since 2019, I've been working with the people. Up till now, I'm still working with them. There are just few. I used to work with them in Halifax, and then they referred me to this home. So they offered me the job. I didn't even apply. And the funny thing, I didn't apply for this job. I didn't go for interview. They offered me, so I accepted the job. So I don't even know. That's the truth. It was NHS job that when filling the form online, NHS job, you will fill form. You will fill form. God, they will ask you questions that even you are telling people like, am I the doctor? Am I the manager? Like, you'll be asking yourself, what position? You'll be asking yourself, what position are you applying for? Is it just healthcare assistant? Like, I feel for NHS, and I feel from tired. Anyway, that's by the way. So, and yeah, and that was how I got my job. I'm working now, and I've been working there for like since 2019, to be honest. I've been working there for a long time, except if I willingly want to pick extra shift outside, then I can pick shift from agency, maybe just one side money. And because most time agency pay weekly, so, and being a permanent worker, we get paid monthly. So that's why I left NHS, because NHS pay was that bad. But now I realize that with NHS you can grow. You can grow in the sense that you can do NVQ1, NVQ2, NVQ3. You can grow in the job, and when you grow in the job, you know, you get level, you go higher. That's something with NHS. With NHS job, with your card, you always get discount when you go to shopping mall, you go out. There's always a massive discount for NHS staff. Like, they literally respect NHS. Once you hold that neck ID card and put that show NHS, is one special respect I noticed they give them. Even in terms of getting a house, NHS staffs or NHS worker, once is in that mortgage, whatever, the special respect for them. And mind you, those people are working with NHS as at like last year, most of them got sponsorship straight away. Like, it's so easy because they're already in the system, they're already working for them, they get jobs straight away. And with NHS, while you're working with them, you're growing band by band, like band 1, band 4, band 5. There's a band you get to serve, you be the manager of maybe a home or something like that, and you can even become a nurse working with the NHS. So like there are lots of benefit working with NHS, to be honest. So at this time I regret leaving NHS, to be honest. I know as at that time, but as at now I still have an account with them. Like I said, I'm going to make a video on that, how you can register and see lots of jobs. I can still apply with them. In 2020 I got a job with the NHS again at ambulance, whatever, those people that go with ambulance. And I said, in this corona period I'll start going with ambulance to get COVID. I refused to take the job. Still I still said, I think when I got the job and they interviewed me and they said, okay, when are you ready to start, I still made an excuse. I told them that blah blah blah. For some reason anyway, I didn't start the job. That was how I stopped, and I didn't work with them again. So yeah, working with NHS, there are lots of benefit, honestly, and it's so easy to switch like to tier 2 visa, especially for those people that are looking for tier 2 visa. If you're already in UK, check out their website. Short healthcare assistant job are full there. They are there and you can get it. So yeah, that's my experience. And yes, to be honest, I kind of regret leaving NHS, yes, to be honest, because where I work at the moment now, obviously, like, it's not like NHS that you be growing. It's not like you cannot grow, but NHS is the sure growth. And with NHS, when you're on maternity leave, you get 6 months pay. With NHS, you get 6 months pay, and the remaining 6 months you get half of your wage. So let's say with the NHS, obviously NHS pay less. If you're earning, maybe let me just say as healthcare assistant, you're earning, maybe let me just say for example, you're earning 1.5 with the NHS. They pay you for 1.5 till 6 months, and after that 6 months they start paying you 750 for the remaining 6 months, because usually you're entitled to 1 year maternity leave, except you want to go back before 1 year, then that's left for you. But yeah, but where I work now, you get entitled to your full-time pay. For example, if you get £1,500, so if I'm getting £1,500, they'll just pay, and I go for maternity leave, they pay me £1,500 maybe for like 3 months, and after that 3 months they start paying me half of my wage, that's 750, until you return to work, which you're entitled to say 1 year maternity leave. So yeah, NHS has lots of benefits, and to be honest, yeah, I regret leaving them. But now I can still apply because I've got lots of experience, to be honest, and I've got lots of training, because me, I do training where I work now. We do lots of training, but I'm still thinking, should I go back, should I not go back? But I might still go back, but for now, yeah, I regret not working with NHS. And to be honest, NHS is one of the best places to work if you want to grow in this UK. Anyway, we've come to the end of this video. If you do like this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like, subscribe and share, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.